Do your edges look like this, or this, or this, or this? If your edges look like this, you're going to want to watch this video because I am going to show you 6 ways that you guys can grow your edges back or make them fuller, longer, stronger, and all that. Let's get straight into the video. Hey loves, it's Angie B and welcome back to my channel. If you are new, my name is Angelica, aka Angie B. I am so glad to have you on my channel. If you're enjoying this so far, please make sure to give this a like. And if you don't know what I'm talking about yet, or you're like, let me wait and see what this girl is doing, please watch till the end of this video and then give it a like if you enjoy it. If you want to subscribe as well, please hit the subscribe button. It is linked right down there. There is also a bell icon. If you click the bell, that just makes sure that whenever I post a video, you guys will get a notification. If you want to see what my edges look like, you guys can see I have some product buildup. I actually have deep conditioner in my hair, but you guys can see, like, these are my edges. Very thick, super thick, long, breaking up my curls, but like I have edges, okay? The first one, I find this is one of the things that makes lots of people lose their edges, or if you already had thin edges, it just proceeds to damage them even more. You guys can probably guess. Senegalese twists and micro braids. This is one of the #1 tips that really destroys your edges. I'm telling you guys, please stop doing this. If you really love the hairstyle, once in a while you could do them, but just don't do them too tiny. I'm sure you guys have been around walking in a building or walking down the street and you just see like a little braid on the floor, because when it comes out, most of the time it's braided like on your edges, on your baby hairs. The little braid drops with your hair attached to it, or everything is just braided so tight and so close together, and the amount of hair in every single braid is so little that if it drops, it's so easy to just take out all the hair with it. And this is one of the #1 causes of traction alopecia. If you guys would like a separate video with me completely explaining how exactly traction alopecia comes and what traction alopecia is, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment in the description box, in the comment section below, and I'll make a video on that. My next tip is something you can actually do to your hair, not something you can stop doing, and this is to put castor oil mixed with your favorite carrier oil, whether it's olive oil, coconut oil, whatever oil works best in your hair. The reason why I'm saying mix it is because castor oil is very thick. If you're going to do it maybe once or twice a week, you can use pure castor oil, which is either regular or Jamaican black castor oil. For me, I find they actually work the same, but on other people, they see a major difference when they use the Jamaican black castor oil. So it's up to you which one you want to use. But if you want to do it every day, I suggest you mix it with a lighter oil, because castor oil is so thick and you don't want to make your edges feel like sticky or anything, or just cause too much buildup. I suggest you use tea tree oil or peppermint oil, or both. I personally like to use both, but I usually run out of tea tree oil first because I use it on my face as well. So if I only have peppermint oil, I'll mix it in as well, and you guys can feel it. It stimulates hair growth once you put it on your scalp. It really stimulates the hair growth. You can feel your scalp tingling, and your scalp tingling, by the way, is not like hair growing or anything. It's just the effects of the peppermint on your scalp. But that tingling causes blood to flow to that area, and of course more blood flow equals more hair growth, so you want to do that. And this leads me into my next tip, which is scalp massages. If you don't want to massage your whole scalp, you can at least massage your edges every single day for like 2 minutes. You can just set a timer. You don't have to go and sit in front of a mirror and be like, okay, let me massage my edges. You can do it anytime. You can do it while you're at work, while you're at school. You know, you can just lean over, do a little massage. You can do it while you're watching TV. And if you combine the scalp massage with the oils, that will result in even better, much better results. And a little tip, please do not use plain tea tree oil or plain any essential oil that comes in a little container. Please do not use it plain on your scalp, whether it's tea tree, peppermint, lavender. It is very potent, which is why it comes in a little container. It is to dilute other oils or for other kind of uses, but don't put it plain because you will burn. And if you don't burn, you might just see some side effects in a week or 2 or later. Just don't do it. The next tip is one of my favorites, rice water. It has really helped grow my edges. If you want to see a video where I talk simply about what rice water has done to my edges, then make sure you watch it. I'll link it in the eye here. You guys can check that out. I did a full video, but this is my rice water. I usually have some on hand. I'll also link a playlist about rice water because I have a few rice water videos, how to make it look so white, my 10-day rice water challenge, all that kind of stuff. For me, whenever I use rice water, I always follow up with an oil. So this will take you back to point like number 3. After you do, or before you do your scalp massage, you can do like a triple threat kind of thing. You can get your rice water, spray it on your edges. Then you can go ahead and seal the rice water in with an oil. Personally, pure rice water makes my hair dry, so I always follow it up with an oil. So you can take the same oil you were planning to put, the castor oil, over the rice water, and then proceed to do a scalp massage. This will just be like, you will see results, I promise you. But also, be patient. It's not going to happen overnight, okay? If you have completely no hair there, it's probably going to take a while, like maybe 3 weeks or 2 weeks before you start to see like good results. But if your edges are just thin, probably within 10 days, you start to see a difference. But please be patient, okay? Nothing happens overnight. This is hair growing. It's not magic. Now for my 5th tip, I have one more tip and then a bonus. So make sure you stay tuned till you hear the little bonus point. It's using a satin or silk scarf. You guys know my trusty, I'm still using the same one. It's this scarf right here. If you don't want to put it over all your hair, just try and put it over your edges. So you just want to, tie it, do a pineapple, whatever. Even if your hair is in braids or it's in a protective style, still sleep with a satin scarf on. Wrap it around, make sure all your edges are covered so that when you're sleeping, hopefully you're not sleeping on a cotton pillow, but if you are, it's going to help protect your edges. And if you are sleeping on a silk or satin pillow, which really helps, this is just going to be an added bonus to reduce the friction of your hair rubbing against your pillow, or maybe you touching your hair in case you scratch or something while you're sleeping. This is just going to be an additional layer of protection. Now, here's a little tip. Please don't tie your scarf too tight, because even if it is silk or satin, if you're putting pressure and tension on your hair in the same place every single day and tying it really tight, that can affect your edges. So make sure it's just nice and secure, but not too tight. Tip number 6 is a delicate one, so you need to make sure that you take care when you do this tip. It's protective styles and low manipulation styles. Now please keep in mind, again, that Senegalese twists and micro braids are not a protective style. There's just no way it's a protective style. It's just a hairstyle, okay? There's different hairstyles out there that are just nice, and then there's ones that are protective styles. Protective styles, one of them would even be something like what I have right now. Just leave the hair out, not doing anything to it. Do a little curl thing and leave your hair alone for the rest of the week. Next tip would be cornrows, not too tight. Box braids that take significant amounts of hair, like actual hair that can handle the weight of the braid, whether it's long or short. And don't braid your edges in. You're just going to have to leave them out and deal with them. Do not braid the tiny bit of edges that you have left in your protective style. And if you're going to put it in something like a bun or something, don't put your hair in the same position every day because you don't want to cause any additional breakage. And then low manipulation, I mean, do not be violent, please. I see people comb their hair so violently where they just get a comb and there's like hair flying out everywhere. Be gentle with your hair. Always comb it from root to tip, and be very gentle when you're combing your edges. Use good combs and all that. So please, if you're going to do protective or low manipulation styles, don't do the reverse. Don't say, oh yeah, it's braids, so it's a protective style. No, it's not. Micro braids will not protect your hair. And now for the bonus tip. If you guys made it this far, you're the real MVP. If you skipped ahead just to see the bonus tip, hi, welcome to the bonus tip. If you watched all the way through, please give this video a thumbs up because you probably liked it if you reached this far. And if you didn't subscribe yet, hit the subscribe button down there. But yes, this is the bonus point. And it seems like it's a no-brainer, just like, yeah, obviously. But lots of people don't do this. And it is, leave your hair alone, okay? Once you've done all these little steps and everything and you're seeing what's working and whatever, just leave your hair alone. Don't start touching it and trying all these new things. And this ties in with being patient. So let's say you've been massaging castor oil on your scalp for 1 week. and you're like, I can't see a difference yet. Okay, let me just do like micro braids. Okay, now I'm gonna take that out. Now let me do like a protective style. And then after that, like, if you wonder, most guys, their hair grows so fast, and you'll be like, oh my gosh, it's so not fair. Like, we use all these expensive products and all this stuff, and then guys just stay like a couple weeks, and then bam, their hair is growing, no issues. It's because they just usually don't care. They don't do much to their hair. They just wake up in the morning. If it's conditioning, when you do it, you're once a week, whatever. Put your hair in your protective style, done. Don't start finding all these funny things to do with it. You know, like, your hair needs to breathe. And that ties in with the protective styles. If you're going to be doing protective and low manipulation styles, make sure you give your hair a breather. I always have at least 2 weeks or a week minimum between my protective styles. So if you're going to do box braids and then you say, okay, from box braids I want to do cornrows, leave at least 2 weeks in between. If you say, okay, now I want to just like blow dry my hair and leave it out, leave 2 weeks before you do that, just so it can help your edges rest. And always, just always take care with your edges. Thank you so much for watching till the end. If you would like to suggest anything else you'd like to see from me in the future, whether it be makeup or hair or skincare, please comment in the comment section below. I literally reply to every single comment, because all I want to do is help you, and let's grow our hair on this journey together. Bye!